Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here, and today I'll be showing you how to make this really cute blaster bolt bracelet. This design was created by Suzanne HB, also on Instagram as Crazy Just Might Work. She has done some other variations based off of this already called the Armadillo bracelet and the blaster cannon. I do believe at this point they will be uploaded by the time I get this one up. So you can definitely make all three or choose if you'd rather make a cute small one like this or the super awesome big one as well. So for this design, as you can see here, it is reversible. So you have this side here, or you can wear it on the back side as well. This bracelet does take approximately 120 bands depending on your wrist size. And without further ado, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you will need one loom, one C-clip, and your hook. And you will also want to have your loom set up like this in a stagger position. We will be using all three rows, but we will only be working with these 5 pins right here. So just, you want them set up like that. I like to have my arrows facing in the right direction. Also, you want to make sure that you have a little space down here in the front so that your bracelet can grow. I'm going to be using silicone bands today, blue, bright green, and my glitter white, I believe it's called. So to start placing the bands, I'm just going to be stretching one band straight across from here to here, and then another from here to here. And we do not need to do any twisting. So just lay it straight across like that. And now we're actually going to lay 2 more, but we're going to lay it the opposite direction. So starting on the left, I'm going to lay 1, and I'm going to lay another right in front of it. So it kind of makes like an H, like that. Now we need to go ahead and put a cap in on that middle pin here, and it does need to be looped around 3 times. So I'm just going to use my hook and wrap it around so that it's around it 3 times. And then you can go ahead and just plop it on like so. It doesn't matter how you achieve that cap band as long as it's triple looped. And now that we have that on there, we are going to go inside this pin, inside that cap band, bring the first blue to the right and the second to the left. I like to hold on to the cap band to make sure that it doesn't pop off. So I'm pushing that cap band out of the way, grabbing the top blue band, bringing that to the right. And now I'm going to do the same to the left side. Going back in the cap band, grabbing the blue band, and going to the left. Just like that. Okay, I had to adjust my lighting a little bit. I just can't seem to get it right, so sorry about interrupting the bracelet. You may have noticed I went back to a gray background. I'm just having a little trouble getting the lighting right, so bear with me. But now that we've looped those out, now we need to bring these greens down to the front. So just grabbing from the back here, just grab that green and pull it forward. And we're going to do the same on the left side, just bringing that off the pin and bringing that down and forward. Go ahead and push your bands down. I had a train go by my last video and it's going by again. I'm so sorry about that. My luck. Okay, so now that we've done that, now we're going to actually pop this cap band off of that pin. So just grab your hook and just bring it up. And you can just bring it in front of it like that. Now we can actually go ahead and start our next layer. And we're going to do it the exact same way. So grabbing my 2 green bands, we're going to lay our vertical bands first. One on the right side and one on the left. And now we're going to lay our 2 horizontal. Starting on the left, like that. And now we need to go ahead and add that triple cap band again. So I'm just going to wrap it around my hook and then place it on. Like so. Now we need to loop our blues again. So you're going to go inside this cap band. Grabbing that blue, I like to hold on to my cap band so it doesn't come off. And then pull it to the right. We're going to go back inside that cap band and bring the other blue to the left, like that. And now what we're going to do is bring our greens down to the front again. So just go from the back and bring that forward. Reaching from the back, grabbing the left one and bringing that forward as well. So now we're going to go ahead and pop this off again. Just bring it to the front. And now we can go ahead and do the looping for the bottom bands. So there should be 4 bands on each one of these pins in the front here. Just grab the bottom 2, bring them up and over. Doing the same on the right side, grabbing the bottom 2, bringing those up and over. Now we're going to go to the back and grab the bottom 2 there as well. Bring them over. And now we're going to come over here to this left side, grab those bottom 2, and bring those over. For the back left side, I just kind of go from the back. So it's pretty easy to grab those. So now we're going to go ahead and lay on our next layer. So going with our vertical bands. Oops. Also doing the same on the left. And now we're going to go ahead and lay our 2 horizontals. I like to just push it down a little bit. And now we can go ahead and place on our cap band again. So that's triple looped. Place that on your loom. And we're going to go in the cap band and loop our blues back again. So just make sure you're getting in that cap band. Bringing it to the right. And doing the same on the left side. The left one's always easier because you can already see, like, you just go in and grab it. So now we need to bring our greens down to the front again. So you just grab those and loop those down. Do the same over here. And now I'm going to pop this triple cap band off of the pin. Going from the back, I'm bringing the 2 bottom bands up and over. Doing the same on the left side. And now I'm going to do the fronts. I know I did the fronts the first time last time. It doesn't matter which one you do. I do recommend staying consistent, which I did not do right there, so I apologize. But it's always good to do the same ones or the same way each time so you don't forget. So that is literally what we do for the entire bracelet. So I think it's super duper easy, and yet we get a really cute bracelet out of it. So my favorite kind of designs. So I'm going ahead and laying my 2 vertical bands again. Now I'm going to lay my 2 horizontal ones. Pushing those down. And we're going to do the cap band again in the middle. Making sure it's triple looped. And placing it on the loom. And once again, we're going to go in that cap band. And loom that blue back to itself. Doing the same on the right or the left. Now we're going to bring our greens back down to the front. And now we're going to pop this off of the middle pin here, just bringing it off to the front, pushing it down. And now I'm going to stay consistent and do it from the back. So I'm grabbing the 2 bottom bands, bringing them up and over. Just make sure you don't bring any more than 2 over in the back side. Grabbing the 2 on the front, doing the same thing. Just like that. Push those down. And just continue doing that pattern until you've reached your desired length. I'll do it about 2 more times, and then I'll go off camera and finish the length of my bracelet. But I'm just going to do it quietly. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. That was a pretty loud bang. Okay. So you should definitely have caught on by now. It is very, very repetitive. You literally do the same thing over and over again. What you can do is go underneath like I'm doing here and just give your bracelet a pull. It will start to grow out and you can see the bracelet start forming. And then you can see the front side of it like this. So it's starting to look super cute already. So I'm going to go ahead off camera and finish up the length of my bracelet. And then once I have reached my desired length, I'll come back and show you guys how to close it up. If you need any more assistance, please feel free to rewind and watch the previous instructions, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did go ahead and finish up the length of my bracelet. So now we can go ahead and get it closed up together. Just make sure that all of your pins, the last bands that you laid are all looped like they should be, and that you popped the cap band off of that middle pin. So if you have done all of that, you should only have 2 bands left on each one of these pins. You should basically be ready to lay the next layer, except we're not going to. We're just going to go ahead and close it up. So it's very, very simple. We're actually just going to take one single band. I recommend using whatever color you used for like the border. And we're just going to actually wrap it around all 4 of these pins. So starting over here on the left, I'm just going to stretch it down and making sure I get around all the pins like that. But I have it in front of that pin so it doesn't get stuck there. So just make sure it's like that around all 4 of those pins. And we're just going to bring the bands up and over on all of them. I'm going to start on the back here. So grab those 2 bottom bands and carefully just bring it up and over the pin into the middle. Going to the left back side, doing the same thing. Just bringing it in. Coming to the front left. Bringing it in. And now the bottom right over the pin and in. I like to push it down a little bit. And now we're just going to bring them all over to one pin. So I'm going to stretch this left one onto the right side. And just be careful that you do not lose this band here. You can use your finger to help guide it. Just stretch it over. Like that. Now we're going to bring this bottom left corner down. Lay that directly on top. And do the same on the right side. Just like that. So we should now have all 4 bands on one pin. And that's actually what we're going to slide our C-clip on. So just put your hook down in there. Just like that. And just pull it out with your hook. And slide your C-clip around it. You shouldn't have a problem because I'm using silicone bands, which are a little thicker. And I have no problem using a regular C-clip. So once you've done that, just go ahead and pull it out of your loom. Might be a little tight. I like to give my bracelet a little stretch. And then you can just locate your C-clip. Come to the other side here, and at the end you should have a cap band at the very end. So I just like to grab the bottom here with my hook. I usually use my finger to hold it. And then I just slip the other end through. Just like that. And voila. And there you have the completed blaster bolt bracelet. I like how it came out using these silicone bands. Again, guys, this was designed by Suzanne HB. She is also on Instagram as Crazy Just Might Work. So please make sure to give her a follow and check out all her new and upcoming designs. Remember, this one here is a reversible design. So you can wear it on either side. It is cute either way you wear it. Also, check me out at Loves to Loom on Instagram as well. And hit that subscribe button below if you have not done so already. So I really appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you at my next tutorial. Bye!